Around 1996, Moneyboy was with his older brother, Bobby. Once he got some news when their other brother, Max, came in and said, "Did he hear about the war that was happening?" Bobby quickly stood up and replied, "What war?" And Moneyboy added, "The Mice and He's Wars. It's basically all girls against basically all boys. They're going to be fighting to get the Great Cat." The Great Cat was owned by the mice. Very powerful, was 100 feet tall. Actually, no, it was extremely tall. And the cat's nail, they said it was so big that the cat's nail was exactly 100 feet, which matched the land that everything was in, which is like a planet for the toys. So they started. So that was going to happen in a couple of months. So Moneyboy and Bobby both went out for a walk until they met on this corner road that met up. And they saw that the name of it was called Special Splash Road. It sounded weird to both of them, so they changed it to Bobby Road, which is his brother. Round that happened, some girl came, and she had a bunch of books. They said exactly 8 books. And they bumped into each other and everything fell. Now, her name was Exer, and when she met up, she got pretty mad that all her stuff fell, so she pulled out a sword and was inches away from killing Moneyboy's brother, which is Bobby, which caused a lot. But she didn't, and Moneyboy was very disappointed, scared, and mad that she attempted to kill his brother. So, he went back to his house, and his house was just some wood pieces stacked on each other, and he had a pet, Goofy Boofy. Goofy Boofy was a small girl, and it was a circle pet. It was a small unicorn, and Exer came back to apologize, and that pet opened the door. Exer got scared, and they explained everything. Then they got pretty happy with each other, and then it started, the Mice and He's Wars. The Mice and He's Wars started out with Moneyboy's mom throwing a bomb. The bomb was a huge bomb. It created a big barrier. But this bomb can make a barrier and grow something. But that would take years of decades of centuries. It would take a very long time. So as the war goes on, the mice are slowly dominating over the He's. And long story short, I forget the exact number. I think there were about 1,000 He's left and 3,000 mice left. The mice are the girls and the He's are the boys. The mice kept their cat. Moneyboy was disappointed by this loss. But back to in the war, Moneyboy hid behind that barrier, and surprisingly, it already started growing, which caused this very nice, beautiful turquoise and white shape barrier. He hid behind that. Moneyboy threw some bombs, and when he looked back, some random girl from the mice pulled up and pulled out a sword. And he remembered, "Are you that girl from yesterday that met up on that road?" She remembered. And she said, "Hey, my name is Exer." Moneyboy replied, "The Exer?" She said, "Yeah, what's your name?" I said, "Moneyboy." Moneyboy said, "Moneyboy." She said, "The Moneyboy?" And Moneyboy replied, "Yes." They were both surprised and fast friends after the war. So this word is pretty weird. It's called Teen. It was the tallest thing in Char's history. 4.8 trillion miles up. It went out too deep in space. It was from Ozzy Ben Logue's bomb. Nobody has ever dared to go to the top, and only one person has, which a surprising name, Moneyboy did. So, this is not a regular thing. This is not a regular invention. This is not a regular matter. He's created a cannon called Chistoin. Chistoin created a huge barrier in the ground. That was their camp. At the camp, they created something called the killer, which was not regular. It wasn't a regular matter. They were not supposed to make this. They used sticks to make it. And they made a mistake. They gave a special gas from Watoff. And it could kill over 4.8 trillion people in not even 2.5 seconds. It caused barriers in land. It is something, I don't know how to explain it on YouTube right now. I don't know what to say about this. They just call it the killer. In history, it killed over 903 trillion people. It evaporated both sides of the Mice and Hees wars. Somebody of the name of Teek Teek launched it. And his brother, Boishtan Lif Teek, was the one that made it. It was not regular. Nobody expected anything, nor the people that made it. The Teek family did not expect anything from that. Okay guys, thank you for watching. The next video is going to be pretty serious, called The Start of the Shards. Make sure you go watch that. Also subscribe to Zainab Slays 23, mini car clips, and mini COD clips. Thank you for watching. Make sure you go smash that like and subscribe button, and bye.